sewer system. And you got to get with that. You got septic tanks all over the body. You got all kinds of things. And you just have to learn about that. And what was that question? What was the other part of that question?
The first part was, what do you think is the optimal long-term diet?
All right. So I think always fruit in the morning. You know why? Because you're breaking your fast from the night before. You always break fast with fruits. Fruits are the most energetic, most neural. It's going to turn you on for the day. You get used to having a fruit breakfast. You will not be able to eat anything else for breakfast. Big salad for lunch if you want it. Steamed vegetables if you want it. And if you can do that, light fruit at night. That's about what I do. And to keep me going down through there. To be a fruitarian, you've got to be able to handle the energy, baby.
Absolutely.
But if you want to know looks, all right, go to Alaska and let's just take a 50-year-old Alaskan and let's go down in the tropics and I'll pull a 120-year-old person and I'll put him next to you and I'll show you that the Alaskan looks like he's 120 and the 120 looks like he's 40. I'm telling you, I've done so much research on this, but anyway, I got a bead book coming out as a frugivore. And I've gone back 10 million years in anthropology to look at teeth, the digestive tract, and what we're doing. We went to all the 4 vertebrae, and this is a very in-depth look from the very cells of the gut to the very digestive enzyme. We're everywhere. We're going to expose the fact that the human, no changes. He eats omnivorish, but he's totally a frugivore. And clinically, I've got a lot of clinicals. And what we've done, brain regeneration, everything with fruit. We're going to have a whole chapter on clinicals on fruit diets to show you the power. And that toe, you seen that toe at all that I have? It was just a hanging flesh. And I totally rebuilt a toe. They want to cut the flesh off. I rebuilt a whole toe just on fruit. It's on our drmorse.tv. Take a look. Tissue regeneration. And we regenerated a young man's brain and his skeletal system from his dad, which kept beating him against the wall. And so they said his brain was half atrophied. He would never see or walk. That kid can see, walk, and I did it through his mother's breast milk.
Wow.
She wouldn't do the herbs, but she would do the fruit diet, and she would take the herbs. She wouldn't give the herbs to the young man because he was young and she was scared. So she took the herbs and breastfed him. And I mean, we've got it all filmed and they just can't believe it.
Wow. And